Welcome back to the Midlife Diet. You have mastered your hormones, optimized your supplements, and you are hitting the gym like a machine. But here is the reason you are still struggling to lose the last 10 pounds. It is also the reason you still experience brain fog and low energy. The cause is hidden inflammation. Inflammation is the ultimate enemy of the midlife man. It destroys gut health, raises cortisol, and turns your body into a fat storage factory. The biggest source of this inflammation is not obvious sugar. It is the sneaky carbohydrates and industrial oils hiding inside your kitchen. You think you have cut out the junk, but 4 specific ingredients are sabotaging your health every single day. These are foods you were told were healthy. Today, you will learn exactly where these toxins hide and the simple changes you must make immediately. Before exposing these foods, you need to understand why gut health controls everything. Your gut is not only where food is digested, it is the control center for your hormones and your brain. When inflammatory foods damage the gut lining, tiny openings form. This condition is called leaky gut. Toxins and undigested food particles enter the bloodstream, and the immune system launches an emergency response. That response is inflammation. Chronic inflammation leads directly to insulin resistance, causing fat storage, and it dramatically increases cortisol, which suppresses testosterone. You cannot fix hormones without fixing the gut. Now let us identify the 4 foods that weaken your gut and crash your hormones. Let us begin with the first hidden problem. The first offender is vegetable and seed oils. This is the biggest source of inflammation in the modern diet. We are talking about canola oil, soybean oil, corn oil, and sunflower oil. They are marketed as healthy because they come from plants. That belief is wrong. These oils contain extremely high levels of omega-6 fatty acids. While the body needs some omega-6, the balance matters. The ideal ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 is 1:1. The modern diet is closer to 20:1. This imbalance fuels inflammation like gasoline on fire. These oils are found in restaurant food, processed snacks, and salad dressings. They must be removed. The correct action is switching your cooking fats to grass-fed butter, ghee, tallow, or avocado oil. When eating out, always ask what oil is used. If the answer is vegetable oil, choose a different option or accept the inflammatory hit. Now let us move to the second offender. The second offender is whole wheat bread and wheat products. You switched from white bread thinking it was healthier. For men over 40, it is still highly inflammatory. Gluten is difficult for many digestive systems to break down. It irritates the gut lining and contributes directly to leaky gut. There is another issue. Most commercial wheat is sprayed with glyphosate. Glyphosate damages beneficial gut bacteria and allows inflammatory bacteria to thrive. The solution is removing wheat completely for 30 days. If bread is needed, use organic sourdough or sprouted grain bread in moderation. Focus on carbohydrates like rice and sweet potatoes instead. Now let us discuss the third offender. The third offender is hidden corn syrup and added fructose. You already avoid soda, but sugar hides everywhere. Low-fat foods, protein bars, and condiments are common sources. Fructose is processed almost entirely by the liver. When the liver is overloaded with fructose, it cannot regulate hormones or detox properly. This sugar also feeds harmful gut bacteria, leading to a condition called small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. This causes gas, bloating, and inflammation. Read labels carefully. If you see corn syrup, dextrose, or maltodextrin, put the product back. The solution is choosing whole foods and using small amounts of raw honey or maple syrup instead. Now let us address the fourth offender. The fourth offender is conventional dairy and factory-farmed meat. Protein quality matters more than quantity. Animals raised on corn and soy accumulate inflammatory compounds, hormones, and antibiotics. These toxins are stored in the fat of the meat and passed directly to you. This increases inflammation and hormonal disruption. The solution is prioritizing grass-fed beef, wild-caught fish, and organic full-fat dairy. Cleaner protein reduces the inflammatory load on your gut. Now let us move to the 7-day gut reset. You cannot heal the gut overnight, but you can begin reversing damage within 1 week. The first step is eliminating 3 things completely. Remove seed oils, wheat and gluten, and hidden sugars for 7 days. Commit to cooking at home using safe fats. The second step is adding bone broth daily. Bone broth contains collagen and glutamine. Glutamine is the primary fuel for gut lining cells. It helps repair damage and restore gut integrity. Drink 1 cup daily, preferably in the morning. The third step is consuming fermented foods daily. Add 1 serving of fermented foods such as full-fat organic Greek yogurt, sauerkraut, or kimchi. These foods introduce beneficial bacteria that crowd out inflammatory microbes. Now let us bring everything together. Inflammation is the invisible barrier between you and optimal health. It is the reason belly fat does not move and energy stays low. By removing these 4 offenders and following the reset, you will notice improvements in digestion, mental clarity, and fat loss within 2 weeks. This is the real battle for midlife health. If you are serious about transforming your body and reclaiming your vitality, subscribe now. We are building the strongest community of men over 40, fighting back against midlife decline. Next week, we reveal 5 toxic habits that silently drain energy and mental focus every day. They have nothing to do with food or the gym. This is the Midlife Diet. Live stronger. This content is for informational and educational purposes only. Always consult a licensed healthcare professional before making any changes to your diet, exercise, or supplementation routines.